Today also marks 1 month since torrential rain caused those deadly floods in that province. More than 400 lives were lost. At least 60 people, we're told, are still missing. Newzroom Afrika's Karinda, Jagmohan, as you can see there, is live to us from just outside the Cooperative Governance Department's offices. And that's because, Karinda, there is a media briefing ahead of a budget that's also going to be released there. I mean, it's been a month of unimaginable pain and loss for many affected families. What are the expectations there this morning?
Indeed. Well, yesterday the COGTA MEC for KZN delivered his budget speech for the upcoming financial year. But today we're going to hear about how he needs to reprioritize his budget to take into consideration the money needed to recover after the devastating flood. Now, we're told that the cost of damage to both public infrastructure and private infrastructure amounts to more than 25 billion rand. And we hear that National Treasury has allocated 1 billion rand to the province to assist with the recovery. But of course, this is not going to be enough when you look at the massive amount of damage that has been caused. And also, it's unclear whether or not the KwaZulu-Natal government has been able to access those disaster management funds as yet. We're going to hear from the COGTA MEC about that. As you correctly put it, it's been 1 month since those torrential rains fell, causing massive damage to parts of KwaZulu-Natal. And to put you into perspective, last month, on the 11th of April in the afternoon, over 24 hours, KwaZulu-Natal saw at least 300 millimeters of rain. And for the eThekwini metro, which is the province's only metro, the most populous area, this amounted to 110 days of rainfall overnight in a matter of 1 day. And that is why infrastructure could not withstand the amount of rain that fell, and we saw flood damage across parts of the city. This has also brought into question the type of infrastructure that's been built, especially in more of the impoverished parts of this area where homes are built on soft soil or without proper infrastructure, without proper building materials rather. And of course, as COGTA rebuilds, we've asked, for example, the COGTA minister, when she came down to KwaZulu-Natal, about now rebuilding in a way where the province will be able to withstand further incidents caused by climate change, further natural disasters. She said that in the years to come, the eastern parts of South Africa will experience more rainfall, while the western parts of the country is expected to experience more drought disasters because of the effects of climate change. So there's much to do with regards to COGTA and how it plans to rebuild in a more innovative and sustainable way. But of course, at this point, it's also just getting houses for the over 6,000 people that have been left homeless after this flood. Today, we're going to visit those living in community shelters and visit families that are still up till now looking for their missing loved ones following this disaster.
Yeah, certainly a lot still to be considered 1 month down the line. Karinda, Jagmohan, thanks very much indeed for that. She's live to us there from Durban in KZN.